Okay. Dear Mooji, until recently I had thought that I was a bit of a spiritual person and that I was engaged in some kind of seeking. Now I am not really sure of anything, and I find myself with questions which feel difficult to answer. In searching for the feeling I am, it has taken a while to find any kind of stillness for the inquiry. That which has presented itself in a physical sensation, or that which has presented itself is a physical sensation, an aliveness or vibration, initially subtle, but now appearing to grow stronger. There is also a strong feeling in the heart, not unlike the feeling of being in love. Are these perceptions valid? You see? In this perceived aliveness, there is a feeling or sense of being able to go deeper into this state while being able to let thoughts arise and dissipate. This comes from a sense of quiet discernment or volition, which allows these processes to take place, almost as though another kind of intelligence other than mind is present. You have said that attempting to control thoughts or mind is still thought. What is this perceived passive discernment then? Is this also thought? Lastly, there seems to be nothing that can be trusted. Even my own sincerity for the seeking. Are these doubts the work of thought and mind? If they are, can they be of use? Thank you so much for your clarity and humor, and apologies for being so wordy. With love, Brett. Now, where can we start now? In search of the feeling I am, it has taken a while to find any kind of stillness for the inquiry. Even this search for the feeling I am is already too much. When you feel and you're aware of your sense, it is arising out of the natural sense of I amness, natural sense of beingness. This is not a special being. It is your natural. You say I, you feel I. This I is really I am. But this I am feeling got converted into the I am me, the kind of person, I am the body, I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm a doctor, I'm a student. All of this came after the feeling I am the body. But the intuitive feeling and taste I am is natural to all the beings. As I said before, that even a fox is feeling I am, mosquito, an ant, it knows it exists and it wants to perpetuate its existence. This is the taste of the I am knowledge in the body. That which has presented itself is a physical sensation, an aliveness or vibration, initially subtle but now appearing to grow stronger. Whatever is appearing, and there's an awareness of this. There is also strong feelings in the heart, not unlike the feeling of being in love. Are these perceptions valid? Of course they are. What is happening is not what these sensations are in themselves, but the subtlety of the perceiving consciousness, you see. Somehow the consciousness is entering subtler and subtler, refined states of perceiving, you see. And this is what is important. Not what is being seen, but the very subtlety of the seeing itself is arising as this joy or this in-loveness that you feel. Now we go on to third paragraph. In this perceived aliveness, there is a feeling or sense of being able to go deeper into this state while being able to let thoughts arise and dissipate. This is also very natural. This is also a very natural thing, beautiful, that you are not waiting for thoughts to behave in any particular way while the thoughts are themselves playing, coming and going. You are still able to go deeper into this natural state of being. So this is good. This comes from a sense of quiet discernment or volition, which is will, which allows these processes to take place. So a shift of attention, you see, from the sense of doing something to simply being, is giving rise to a natural aliveness or wholeness within which all these functions can happen without anybody holding them or pushing them about. You have said that attempting to control thought or mind is still thought. Yes, and not completely. When there is a need to not run with the pull of thoughts, that is a power that you have naturally to retain the attention in the presence itself. You see? So I don't want to call that thought. I want to call that a power that you have. And this is really the real volition or the real will and skill that you have. And this is the one thing you may call the willpower, is either to keep going with the invitation of thoughts to follow them or to retain the attention in presence. This is the real power, you see? So it is not merely just thought. What is this perceived passive discernment then? Is this also a thought? As I've just said, it's not just thought, you see. It's exercising a sattvic or pure ability of consciousness to remain true to itself, to honor itself, rather than to go being pulled into the thoughts again. Lastly, there seems to be nothing that can be trusted, even my own sincerity for the seeking. Are these doubts the work of thought and mind? No, this is insight. And this is the insight arising out of your own intuitive refinement as you are looking somehow contemplatively. You're not just thinking. Thinking is a third-class meditation, you see. The real meditation is not thinking, contemplating, introspection, reflecting. This is not thinking. The usual thinking is very, very jumpy, monkey mind, you see. But contemplation is not monkey mind. Contemplation is monk's mind. It means that somehow the power stays here and the pull is coming here. The pull is not going to an object, not an object pulling the attention. Now the attention is resting in presence. Everything is being pulled into presence. This is the difference, you see. So don't be doubting these experiences. You are being called, your mind is being called by a higher power, a pure power is saying, come home, come home. And this is really the true yoga. The coming in, the merging of the mind or the I quality back in the eyeless source. This is what is happening for you, you see. So don't at all entertain any idea that, oh, this is the mind playing games with you. This is also mind. Don't touch this at all. Don't doubt. Because now something, this is an auspicious movement. So stay with it. Are these doubts the work of thought and mind? If they are, can they be of any use? No, forget about it. You have already, in this letter, you can interpret two ways. If you interpret it from the mind, you'll be feeling, oh, I've got this to do and maybe I need to do this more and I need to stop doing this. If you look at this letter as I am doing, from the place of consciousness, you see, then you will see that all of this that you mentioned is just a movement of mind and thought and the sense of self that appears and dances on the screen of consciousness, and that you are the witness of this play. But now you're not an involved or interested witness. You're not a participant. You're merely sort of like a passive audience to what is happening. As you pay more attention not to your reactions to what is seen, but that in which the reactions and what is seen is perceived, then they will lose their power to have some impact upon the original seeing. This is what I want to say. So, after all this, thank you so much for your clarity and humor. And apologies for being so wordy. Well, if there's wordiness without intention to be wordy, then that is worthy. If there is intention to be worthy, just to be worthy, that is worthless. So, breath. Thank you. So I will be talking with you again, I feel like this. Thank you very much.